Hi, my name is Lost Ninja. You are watching Lost Ninja Plays Darkosto's Invasion Modpack, version 1.0.7. This is episode 7 of series 3, and I'm continuing where I left off pretty much. But the only thing I've done is I've changed the version on my OBS so that you can see it from going from episode 6 to episode 7, which is not terribly enthralling. What am I planning on doing this episode? Well, in this episode we are planning on doing something. I need to start working on getting some power generation going. Yeah, I might as well leave that like that. Because if we don't, we're going to not have enough power. Basically. I also want to get working on the... We got to look at the storage drawers. I want to make some compacting drawers, which are actually quite cheap. But I also want to make myself a drawer controller, which is not as cheap. I know where to get the stuff for those though, so that's definitely a thing. The first thing we're going to do is we're actually going to plant some crops on our... I just thought, have I got any wheat? I haven't got any wheat, have I? Oh, I've got a bit of wheat. Can I turn wheat into seeds? I don't know if I've... No, you can't. That is a shame, because I could really do with some seeds. We've got some canola seeds. I'm not going to bother planting those yet, if I ever do plant them. I've got another potato. I've got another 2 poisonous potatoes, which apparently you can plant. You can't plant beetroot. I don't want to plant melon. Largely because they're not actually a great deal of use. Oh, I want to plant the flax seeds. What have we got there? We've got ginger. We've got cactus. We've got fish. You can't plant fish. Although you could probably dry it and use it as fish meal or something. If this were not actually a game. Or someone had added that into a mod. And as neither of those two things are true, I don't think it'll work somehow. Right. Potatoes. Carrots. Flax. Right, so that's my farm planted anyway. Not very interesting, is it? I don't know, they don't seem to be terribly interested in coming to see me any longer. Not that I'm bow and arrow person over there. We'll just hide inside. You can't. Yeah, that's right. You shoot me in the window. A shame I can't pick the arrows up. Brilliant. Just. I suppose it's good. It's a good thing they're not actually explosive arrows or something. Equally ridiculously annoying. That one. Oh, it's raining. I hadn't realised that. You think you're so clever, but you're not. Really. Right, so... as I was saying, I want to work on power generation next. Oh no, I do want to do is make another backpack or 2 so that I can store more stuff when I'm travelling. Rolling. Right, right. So, oh, have we lag? No, there we go. Yeah, so that works quite well. So let's have a look. Oh, you want to go back to that simple. Well, a simple generator is normal stone, cobblestone, and furnaces. I might just have a quick look to see if there's any other sort of furnace generators. because that's quite expensive. Extra utils have one, and that's quite cheap. Blast furnace preheater. Oh, I see. That's the furnace, and I want the furnace generator. Now the question is, well, first of all, there's two questions. There's one question. There is a quest that has you make one, and there's the other thing is, do they both output the same sort of stuff? Electric arc furnace. I'm a bit off that one, I think. Powered furnace. I'm off that one. Minecart with furnace. No, I don't care about that. So it's basically perhaps look at generator instead of furnace. So we've got coal generator. Now those are actually quite cheap to make, but they don't produce very much power. Not certain how good they are otherwise. That's extra utils again. We've got a Stirling generator from Ender IO. That's not bad actually. I don't know how much it produces though. They tell me. Solid fuel generate power, can be upgraded to increase output and efficiency with capacitors. And I've got 2 capacitors, haven't I? But I'd have to make some stone bricks, which isn't necessarily a bad thing or difficult to do. So what we will do then, first things first, we will make some, in our furnace, we'll make some of that. The other thing we want to do, a fairly early opportunity, is see if we can get some chickens out of those. And that's going to be after the end of this episode. I mean, it'll be episode 8, not that I'm going to end this episode then do it, because you might cry foul at that point. Basically, I want to try and find out if you can actually ascertain what's in the chests, in the crates that drop, rather than just, firing them into the air and hoping for the best. Well, no, I mean these things, yeah, when you fire them off, the box that comes down will contain a random mob, almost certainly. I can't believe they'd do it any other way. Yeah, but you can pick those boxes up if you know what you're doing. Like, basically, put a torch 2 blocks below it, break the block below it, drop it. It falls, it breaks. You can pick it up. At which point you can place it. Now, the question I've got is the mob that's in it set when you it spawns as a box or when you break it? I suspect it's when you break it, because it would be silly to do it any other way. But if not, I'll know which ones are which, and I can then just drop the ones that are of no value to me. Okay. Well, I'll tell you something else I did find out. There are treasure chests, which are from actual editions, I think, in the sea. So if I ever get to a point where I'm not frightened of piranhas, I can go find some of those, which would be fun. No, I didn't think that would be the case, but that never knows. Oh, actually, do know. Let's just... Oh, no, I'll leave that for now. Right, let's have a look at my quest book. Is there anything in there that's glaring at me and saying, finish me? I haven't made an iron shovel yet. I haven't actually had any use for an iron shovel, although I'd get an iron hoe back from it, which is... I don't know. I haven't got anything else unlocked. Oh, I see it. An iron hoe. Claim reward. Right, so let's try making a Ender IO thingy-majig. What's it? That one, Stirling generator. So I need normal furnace, a piston, 2 basic gears. Now basic gears are sticks, what I have loads of, and cobblestone, which I don't have loads of. But I do have... I'll make enough for 2, because that's how many I actually want to make. I have some pistons in here. I think... Oh, and yeah, I don't actually have enough of that. Let's grab some of that and some of that. Now, can I make 2? Don't think I can I? Yeah, I can. Cool. Right. Where are we going to put these? I think we'll put them on... Probably this wall here is probably the best place for them. Doesn't say how much RF per tick it produces. Now, we have in here... That one is a nice hot capacitor. And that one is a premium premium planting wonder capacitor. To be honest, I have no idea if they're going to help or not. Oh, let's see, it does 20 at 100, and now it does 31 at 100. That one does 80 at 500 RF, so that's quite nice. We don't have a lot of stuff to do with though. So we'll do that one first, and we'll do that one. Just dump them into there. Burn rate 133%. What's that one? 100%. Alright, so okay, so we've got power coming in now. So what we need to do next then is look at what's it called? Immersive engineering, because we want to make or make our way into having so we need a book and a lever. We should be able to do that fairly easily. Well, there's a stick, there's a not stick. Book. We get any books? No. I meant to get books when I was in that village, but it was getting a bit sort of hairy scary at that point. But I want to make the press. RTFM. Couldn't tell you what that means. Well, actually, to be fair, I could, but I'm not going to because it's rude. Right, so to make this, we need 2 skills. Knew there was something I'd missed. I'd forgotten I need scaffolding, which means I need to make steel, which means I need blast furnaces and crap like that. Right then, so where are we then? We want to make not treated wood planks. We want to make blast bricks. Is it right? Coke bricks. That's a coke oven and that's a blast furnace. Right, so we need sandstone, normal bricks, clay. Great. Have we seen any normal bricks? Yes, somewhere in here there was some normal bricks. I'm almost certain of that fact. There is another village up here somewhere as well, which would yeah, in my single player world I've got a village here, not a village, you know, just ruins. The ruins mod. What I need to do is make a bridge here to about here, and then there, and then down. I don't think I will have enough logs for that though, so no, I'm not going to bother doing that. Tell a lie. That's what I need to do. It's not what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do it because it's too hard work. Too much like hard work. So I need to go back to the village in my boat. What I've carefully secreted there. This time though I can get back with that, in theory, anyway. It sucks, it can do so much damage and your sword just doesn't even hit it. I need paper and clay. I've got both. I've got a lot of clay left, but I've got enough for now. Right, so what we need to do is, I don't want to use all of that up because I want to make sure I've got enough to actually turn back into, you know, plant and stuff. This is my secret to longevity. That's how you make bandages. It's a bloody stupid recipe, to be honest, but it means that I'm fairly self-sufficient health-wise once I get paper and clay. Right, so... Oh, is it getting dark now? I think it is, isn't it? And if it's getting dark now, that means there's no point in going anywhere yet. It is getting dark. Right, so I've got nothing to do in the dark. This is annoying. This is very annoying. So that was about half full with one piece of coal coke, and that's been totally full, even though it's got far more RF in it with 6 pieces of charcoal. Right then, that's useful to know. Right, let's have a look at Ender IO and see if there's anything I can make at the moment, which would block detector, eh? I don't know what those are. I mean, obviously the block detectors, I don't know what they are in the sense of what do they do and stuff. Oh, can we make a basic capacitor? No, so we need plates again. And there's no way around making plates, sadly. This seems a bit strange. You can make a dimensional transceiver. Well, I can't make it, you know what I mean? It's only got electrical steel, whereas the basic capacitor needs plates. It doesn't make any sense. No sense at all. Right, I can make a dark pick, but I can't use it for anything because I can't actually improve it. Oh, that's I thought. What's the dark anvil recipe like? It would be dark iron, obviously, but can I even see a dark anvil? It looks like it's been removed. Yeah, there's no dark anvil there, is there? Ah, well. Let's have a look at anvil in total. So we've got stuff we need to repair. There is a dark anvil, look, there. We need dark steel blocks and dark steel. So there's, yeah, a lot of dark steel. But it's better than the anvil, which we need steel plates for. And blocks of iron. I don't really understand what those are. Apple pie shields. Seems a bit of a stupid thing to add, but what do I know? Right, so what do I do? Oh, that's a question I was going to ask myself. Can we... No, we can't. I just wondered if you could break those down in the pulvers. And you can't. Basically, I'm stuck until I can go out and get bricks, or make bricks. I haven't got enough clay to make bricks. So I can go and dig some clay. It's dark out there. I'll tell you what I'll do. We will make a iron shovel. We need to make one anyway for the quest. And it will be useful if we do decide to go and get any clay. So we've got that one there, claim reward. And we've also got, we've got infrastructure open as well, excellent. So pulverise it, done it ages ago. No, we will claim that one. That one, which gives us a draw key and an upgrade, which is nice. We need to make Invar. Yeah, right, we can do that tonight, can't we? Oh, I'm being shot at again. I love how they just walk into your base and completely fail to kill you. Block of coal, very useful. Well, we put that to use in there. We want some nickel as well then, don't we? Zinc? No, nickel. There we go. You've only got 2 bits of coal left, so yeah, we'll definitely have to work our way through that. Right, so and we want to make a chest transporter, which is easy peasy. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn some of those logs into planks, just as something I'm going to need to do at some point. I might as well just get on and do it. Power cells, I need to make myself a furnace generator. And I get coal from it, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Put that in there. Oh no, that one can go into there. Not that one. I did actually mean to put that one into there instead. Okay. I think it's that, yes. Which gives us 6. He's a big one. I'm not certain why he's just sitting out there. I'd love to know how they throw their voices. Very strange. I basically want to take a bucket of water out of that one as well then. Right, that works. I need 8 for the quest, I believe. So that works out quite well. What was that? Oh no, I only need 4. Oh well. Claim reward. Now, is it a good one? No, it's not. And that's not any good either. So... And you can't break them down, which is a little foolish, I think. But what the heck? We do actually need the Invar later on for another quest, I think. Could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Okay, I really need to be able to repair my tools though. Oh, we've got quite a lot of iron now, haven't we? I think I'm going to make some iron bolts. Oh no, you can make iron bolts, but you've got to do them in the big crafting table, which seems a strange thing to do. No, I'm not going to make more than that. That was quite enough. For now. Right, where is my axe? There's my axe. I don't think this works, but I'm going to try it. Right, don't really need to stick so much at the moment. Right, let's put that away, that away, that away. That can go into there. I'm just going to run as fast as I can now and try and get to that village and back before it gets dark again. Probably, we've got fairly certain we've got another. Have we got anything better than that one? No. But we do have a gilded pickaxe. Oh, they're all. Oh no, that one's. That's got sharpness on it. To be honest, sharpness is of very little value. Hang on. Is that right? So I can put a normal sword. Oh, I can't do it with a made sword, and I can't do it with. Oh, I can do it with that sword. Rare to 12, rare and 12. I didn't know you could do that. That is really useful to know. Because it means you can just keep crafting it until you get an archaic. Legendary will do. Well, I'm just going to stick that in my bag. I didn't know you could do that at all. That's a really, really useful thing to know. Fully repaired one. Right. I've got my boat. Well, I'm there. I think I'm going to go that way this time because there is another island. Well, not island. It's the rest of the continent. Basically, if I wanted to, I could run that way round. It's not ideal because that island isn't. It's just an island. Yeah. So I'm going to have to get out. I can. I can't. I want to get out. Let me out, you bloody fish, you. Okay. That's not quite what I had in mind. Let's find somewhere I can stand. Preferably without then getting squashed by the sand that I let out. There, that's alright. Well, I should still have the tether, and I've definitely done my boat this time. It's a lot further to go this way, but It's not because you've got these things in the way. Oh, bloody mob on there! I don't believe it. Oh well, doesn't matter. I knew he was there before I set off. It's not like I'm. Oh, what? Why did that happen? Oh, that's just not fair. You little bastards! Let me. Oh, for fuck's sake! That's just garbage. There was nothing there. I lagged slightly, and then suddenly there's hundreds of the buggers. At least I respawned in the right place. I am not impressed. That's just rubbish. Not in there. I'll stick it in that one. Right. Luckily, I'm gonna make another boat. No, that's just totally not acceptable. The thing is, if it was my fault, yeah, I'm happy for it to be my fault. But when it's lag that causes you to die. I mean, there's nothing I could do to stop it. And there's no reason for the lag there. It wasn't loading up chunks, or it shouldn't have been loading up chunks or anything. And then the fact that just so many of the buggers didn't help. And look, there's not a single piranha now. They're obviously full. They've eaten me once. And yeah, basically I'm going to get back to my grave, and then I'm going to put it onto friendly, or peaceful, or whatever. And well, that is of course if I can break this boat. It's a bit stupid you can't break the boats now. How the hell are you supposed to do it if you can't break the damn thing? It didn't help that when I came back on land, it shoved me into the water before I got out of the boat, sort of thing. Right, let's just put it on difficulty. Change the difficulty now. This is pointless. Difficulty 0. There we go. Get rid of all the little fuckers. Pardon my English. We'll go off to the corpse now. Pardon my English. That sounds about right, actually. Oh, and now my right click isn't working. I can't pick any of this up. No, I'm serious. I'm not able to pick it up at all. It's gone. I can't pick it up. I've had that before, but I have no idea what causes it. Ah, you bugger. No, it's not available to pick up at all. It's just not there. Oh, wonderful. Well, it's bloody game lagged or died or there's ways around it. First of all, we'll do that. So I need to get my stuff back. We will de-op myself and everything when we right. Just that then. So that should actually pull them all out of the water. I still haven't picked them up, of course, but I think it's down to the fact that the what the computer can see. Sorry, what my client can see and what the server is telling it is not in sync. There we go. De-opt again, which is what I wanted. Right, and I will put my peaceful mode off again in a minute, but not yet. I'm going to get to land over here first, because otherwise I'm just might as well not bother. I had actually forgotten how far this was. If I'd remembered, I wouldn't have done it. Oh, what? That was a big jump, right? No, seriously, that was a big jump. Right, I'm going to get onto the land. Oh, well, I would get onto the land, except I've lagged back to there again. I'm not certain what's going on with my hat. Anyway, back on land, and then we'll set the difficulty back to where it was. Before you say anything, yes, it was there. Have I lost my axe? No, I haven't lost my axe. Because that's how let's have my... Right. Oh, I'll do that. That guy's wearing the same costume as me. That's not good. Yeah, so, I mean... I haven't been here in as much as I've actually been here, if you see what I mean. But I have been here in the sense that I knew where this was going to be here, because in the single player world that I have looked at, it's here. But the villages, in the sense of, you know, vanilla villages, are in where you would expect them to be. Ooh, I hadn't realised we've got one of those though. What am I looking for? I'm looking for bricks mostly, aren't I? Oh, I feel so petty about doing that. Knocking Santa into the ground. I'll tell you something else I could do while I'm here. I can do that to get some seeds. Particularly those seeds. I don't know what those seeds are. I could do with some of those because there's a quest that requires me to have some. It's getting dark already, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. Where the hell's the sun? Oh, it's over there. Wunderbar. And I bet it's a thingy moon tonight as well. He nearly got his revenge, that Santa then, didn't he? Right, and sword's leveled up. Nice bandages there. And it's going to be a dark night. Wonderful. I have got... Oh, this is just ridiculous. So I get off the island. I survive to get to the mainland eventually. And by the time I get to the mainland, it's time to go home again. It's just... Well, I know, I mean, it was my choice to set up there, but... It just annoys me. It's... I don't know. It annoys me that there's no way round it, I think. It's not so much that it annoys me because it happens, it annoys me that I have no choice in the matter. Oh, my server's going crazy. I'm going to go and hide in this tower for the night. Not that tower. That tower. That tower is not a good place to hide, ever. Never mind tonight. I just want to get across here without being ganked by the fish again. Right. He wasn't very hardy, was he? Not perfect, so they'll still climb up the outside, but better than nothing, and it stops them just climbing in, walking in, I mean. That's useful stuff to have. There's a guy down there. There's no easy way of getting up a level, I know that much from past experience. Although you would expect there to be, there isn't. There we go. I'll need to be around somewhere. Right guys, there's more stabbiness, where that came from. You don't need to worry about me running out of stabbiness. I got loads. It's Mario! Hello, Mario! I'm just going to hang around here until it gets light again, I think. Not ideal, because there's mobs everywhere, but... I just wish there were a better way up than this. Should have some torches somewhere, shouldn't I? Torches. Makes it a bit easier to see what's going on. What the Toon Carmoon is that? That's got to be some sort of dungeon. A horned helmet, maybe? Or some sort of, oh, I don't know, Pokemon or something. I don't know. I was hoping, because I couldn't see it in the dark, I was hoping it was actually, this stuff I was hoping was the stuff you get from the nether brick fence. But it's not. Ooh. Ooh. That's useful to know. I didn't know they got those down there. Cool. Have I got any food on me? Can you eat those? No. Oh, I see. There's a head there. Right, that's fine. I need food, as I can't eat those. I don't want to use that yet. We will have, oh, we'll have a can of pop. Lime soda, because they're so filling of lime sodas. And there's a rat. Damn your eyes. It's hidden itself. Damn your rat. Right, this is going to get quite a lot more difficult, I think. Before it gets easier, anyway. I'm just going to pop that there, because I don't want the rat coming up, if I can avoid it. I don't know where it went. There's obviously some way in, because they're just walking in by the looks of it. Or maybe they climb up the outside. I don't know. But I can hear the damn rat. I hate those rats. I think I might have mentioned that before. Me not liking the rats. Yeah, possible, isn't it? I love that. Oh, I run out of bag space. Yeah. I do really want to go upstairs, just have a look around. There's not actually, as far as I know, anything useful up there. But I don't know for certain if you get my meaning. That's right, dude, you climb up. I don't mind. Plenty of space up here for more than just me. Oh! Wasn't a good thing, I don't think. I'll shoot you in the head instead then, because you're not climbing up. They're not very squishy, though. That's not, they are very squishy, these guys. Come on, Dawn. Dawn's arrived. Brought all her furry mates with her, sadly. Now the question I've got is, where is that rat? Where did that rat go? I want to kill that rat before I climb off this thing. If I can. If it is at all possible. There's no reason why it shouldn't be possible. Oh, is that a rat there? It looks like a rat, doesn't it? I don't know if there's a rat or not, but it's dead wherever it was. Oops, I didn't want to kill him. I didn't want to attack him even, because he's actually, until I attacked him, he was an ally. Another rat down there. We'll kill that rat though. Two more rats down there. Oh, come on, you sod, die. Alright, don't die. Get rid of that rat. There's another one down there, but I can't see it at the moment. Right, he's down. Right, can we actually see that rat now? Something down there is a rat. There is another mob. Right, we're down to no mobs, I think. Or no mobs that are easy to see, anyway. What the heck? A toxic charm. Wow. Cool. Might as well, mightn't we? Right, I'm going to go and have a look at that. Mostly just because I want to see what it's made out of. I have a feeling it's something like limestone or something, which would be quite useful. We do have a mob spawner in there. I can't see what sort it is. Pig zombie. We don't really want to go in there, to be fair. But I need the these blocks, the bricks from these blocks, at some later point. I forget precisely when, but yeah, they are used. Can I break those back down? No, I can't. I was going to say, if I can break those back down into obsidian, that'd be really useful. Nope, no skins. Right, so let's get on with things again. We will get rid of those seeds. Whilst they're useful, they're not that useful. We do want that. Kidney beans, they're good. We don't need that though. I'm not going to bother keeping that or that. I do want those seeds though. Right. Okay, what time are we? Oh, we've got one of those ruddy things. Wow, I've got a cake. I need to keep that cake. Very important. That cake can be used to make something from. Oh, it's a drill upgrade for actual additions. And unless I can find a chicken, it's one of the easiest ways of getting hold of the cake. It's actually Darkosto's birthday cake, apparently. But what is this stuff? I think it's bone, isn't it? That means this thing is a skull. A skull of something very big. I hope it doesn't come back to life. that'd be horrible. You just sort of, you know, oh, I've got a nice big skull here. I know. I'll steal some of his bone. Oop! It's a skeleton and it's come back to life. Oh my god. This is weird though. Yeah, right. This wasn't here when I'm in my single player world, but where is it now? There's that thing, which is a meteorite, was. That's really weird, isn't it? Right, let's just dump a load. Oh no, not those. Iron bolts I want to keep out for fairly obvious reasons, I think. I also want to get I've got a gilded pickaxe, so my main pickaxe is going to run out any moment. I suppose I ought to check this, but I think this stuff will convert back into bone meal. Yep. Right, so it'll make farming absolutely epic because all you do is just bone meal everything. I was hoping it would have things inside it, though it doesn't seem to do. But doing that means that it's not going to be full of mobs either. No, what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go down to the outside and just do it down there. I thought, well, if it's got things in it, I want to make sure that I'm not, you know, if it had like lots of spawners in it or something. Skeleton spawners, maybe. I've just run out of pickaxe though, that's not, not brilliant. Right, anyway, I've got quite a lot of bone meal now. Oh, dogs. Like gas, but they bark more. That's like a rat there. It was a rat. Right. What I came for I can't get now, because I haven't got a pickaxe left. This is not a good start, is it really? Ah, bugger. No, it's using the sort mechanism. This is going to crash, I think. It's using the sort mechanism on a bag. As long as I can get back in, what I'm going to do is go back in, and then I'm going to end this episode, and see how we get on. But I'll end this episode, go on to episode 8. I need to do something off camera. No, I don't particularly. I'm not going to do anything off camera. I've got to go to the shop because we haven't got any milk. I did survive that. That's good. Right. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to end the episode there. That is seriously big thing, isn't it? There's a village down there, so there'll be a crafting bench down there. So, raid difficulty 1. Let's just go to rejoin the game. Right then, in that case, I'm going to end the episode there, and I'll be back with episode 8 very shortly.